A heavy piece of equipment fell onto a worker. A marble panel crushed a worker while it was being unloaded. A rope snapped and the load fell directly onto a worker's face, and another worker was pulled into a spinning machine and violently rotated. Today we present some of the most mind-blowing workplace failures and accidents ever recorded on camera. You can see a worker standing nearby when, tragically, a massive metal object began to roll and landed on top of him. What do you think happened to him? Share your opinion in the comments. At first, this man placed a rope on the crane hook and it began lifting the load. Moments later, the rope snapped, causing the load to fall to the ground. Tragically, during that time, the worker fell to the ground, and the load fell on the worker's face, crushing it entirely. Do you think he survived this incident? Share your thoughts in the comments. This man parked his truck but forgot to put it in parking mode. After a few seconds, the vehicle began to move. He attempted to stop the truck, moving in front of it and pushing it, but he was extremely lucky. He fell into the river and the truck stopped at the right time. While they were attempting to place a marble panel on the ground, another panel from the back bucket of a truck fell onto a worker, crushing him instantly. While this man was placing the materials, a large stack of materials positioned in front of him suddenly collapsed and fell on top of him, burying him completely. During construction, while the workers were still on site, a wall collapsed, crushing all the workers in the process. While this worker was digging the ground with a shovel, the loose soil nearby suddenly gave way and collapsed on top of him, burying him completely within seconds. Seeing this, other workers rushed to rescue him. However, it is unclear whether he was successfully rescued. What do you think? Did he manage to survive this incident? Share your thoughts in the comments. Take a close look at this scene. You can see a worker cleaning the floor while the machine is still running. During the process, her clothes got caught in a spinning rod, pulling her in and causing her to become entangled in the rotating part, after which she began spinning uncontrollably. This worker was holding a marble panel, while another worker was tying a rope to the forklift fork. After a few seconds, this worker walked toward the forklift and began moving the fork. Suddenly, the load became unbalanced and fell onto the worker who was holding the panel. A big rock got stuck in a grinding machine. To free it, one worker stood on top of it and started trying to pull it out while the machine was still running. As soon as he pulled the rock, he fell onto the grinding part. Do you think he had any chance of surviving? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The machine suddenly stopped, so one worker leaned in to inspect it. The moment he did, the machine restarted, pulling him inside. In your view, did he survive the accident? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This mechanic began welding a tank that was filled with highly flammable liquid. The moment the flame made contact, the tank exploded. While he was walking toward a load being carried by a crane, the rope suddenly snapped, causing the entire load to fall on him. In an instant, he was gone. The mistake this worker made was touching the thread while it was being rotated by a large machine. Sadly, his hand became entangled in the rope, was pulled by the machine, and began spinning with it. While the mixing machine was still operating, the worker attempted to adjust the material by hand. His hand was caught by the mixing blade, and he was instantly pulled in. It is unclear whether he managed to free himself, as no other workers were present nearby at the time of the incident. Inside the factory, this worker was climbing a metal fence when his leg slipped, causing him to fall to the ground. What do you think was the result of this incident? Do you believe he survived the incident? Share your thoughts. This woman was directing the truck but forgot to watch her feet, and her leg was struck by the truck's rear panel. What do you think happened to her leg? Share your thoughts with us. While he was working, a heavy piece of metal fell and landed on his leg. What do you think happened to his leg? Share your thoughts in the comments. This man was enjoying his dinner when another man fell and landed on him. You might be wondering how this happened. While trying to take a selfie on a balcony, the man lost his balance and fell. While attempting to place material into a press machine, the machine suddenly activated, crushing his hand. This worker, standing on a ladder, was placing material on the back of a truck. Unfortunately, he lost his balance and fell to the ground. You can see him lying on the ground, unconscious. While working, a nearby steel coil fell and landed on his leg. Hearing his screams, other co-workers rushed to help him. While this worker was walking, a reversing forklift struck him. You can see him lying on the ground in pain. They were attempting to open the cap of a fuel tank when it suddenly caught fire due to static electricity. Fortunately, they managed to escape the scene before sustaining any burns.